had to explain day one in one word, I would say excited. It's a very cliche, non-exuberant word to use. I don't think I slept. I think my body shut its eyes, and the whole time there's just a moose going. But like, I was in the mindset that we were going to get up, get out there, and call, and that bull moose was going to come in, and we were going to shoot him, and it was going to be done. It's day one of October moose hunt. It's about 3:30 a.m. now. We're up at 2:45. We got a good hour of driving, and see what we can make happen today.
Our plan, day one, was to get down into the spot well before light, like 3 a.m. I think we accomplished it pretty close. And we just hung out and listened. The hope was to hear a lot of calls. We heard nothing. It was dead quiet. On Sunday before the hunt, we did some scouting, went around, rode around, found a couple spots, set a couple cameras up. I was excited Monday morning when we started calling. I was really hoping for some responses, and we didn't get that. It was quiet, beautiful morning to call in moose. It was freezing cold, frost on the ground, quiet, no wind, and no responses in spot number one. Also, no moose on the camera, although there were fresh tracks. After our unsuccessful Monday morning, we went to spot number 2. We were confident in the second spot we were headed to Monday morning because there was an abundance of sign. Some fighting in the road, and we saw a bull moose the day before, on Sunday.
stuff. I'm like, look at this, like it's a swale grass seed.
You get credit for shit.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I just want credit for this spot.
Okay, this is your spot.
Okay.
So after we went to spot number 2, ended up leaving, headed back for lunch. And on our way back to spot 1 to have lunch, we came across a couple guys just stopped in the middle of the road. We didn't know, we waited, they kind of pulled over, so we went around them. And after we went around them, they started flashing us with their lights. We didn't know what was going on, so we stopped. They pulled up to us, and they're like, hey, you guys got a moose tag? And we said, why, we do, yes. And he said, well, there was just a bull standing right off the road staring at us.
These people were very nonchalant, get out of the truck, ask us if we have a moose permit. Yes, we do. Oh, well, we just saw a nice bull right there. Well, my reaction was like, my truck's parked in the middle of the road right now, so I need to get out of the middle of the road. But Keenan just barrels out the side, gone into the woods. So I'm like, is this going to be it? Like, Keenan's just going to run in there, see the moose, shoot him, and that was our moose hunt?
And, you know, we can't see the bull. Obviously, he'd already gone in the woods. But there were tracks, and we started in on it.
So I pull my truck to the side of the road. I grab my bag, get my GoPro, my camera, everything, because I just want to capture it. And we get in there, and I find Keenan, and we see the fresh tracks. You can smell him, like, that the bull was there. He wasn't like a strong scented rutted bull though. You could just smell moose. And I just threw my camera at Keenan's friend, Billy. I turned it on, and what I thought I did was zoom the camera all the way out. But I zoomed the camera all the way in. With no stabilizer, so it was a very shaky moment for all of us. On top of, as soon as we got into like the wet area that the bull crossed from, I was standing on top of a swarm of bees. So it was a false wasp hive, and they're like coming up, and I just like froze. And I just looked at you, and I'm like, and you're like, get off. So by the time we get away from the bees, Keenan stops his buddy from walking over the bees as well because he's highly allergic, which I did not know at all. Probably something you should know. And the bees are still in my hair.
So we started going in after this bull, who we knew wasn't too far. And we started making a scene, grunting, thrashing, trying to get him to respond like we were a bull trying to fight with him.
Is he growling?
And he did respond. He grunted a few times, and then he actually ended up barking. People call it barking or growling or roaring. And we eventually got to a point where he was really pissed off, and he did this really long, drawn-out bark roar. And it was the first time I'd heard it like that.
Did you hear that? Sound like mountain lion.
We didn't get the bull. We're pretty sure he either winded us, because the wind did switch up and blow right at him, or he just knew the gig was up, and he was leaving. So we go to have lunch, and lunch was amazing. It was barbecue chicken wraps on the camp stove off the bed of the truck, true Maine style. And it was our chicken that we raised.
But you took 10 photos of this one.
positive.
We're gonna do. This is gonna be a test run here. This is all on a whim. This came out of nowhere. I brought onions.
Just a little
I'm gonna
crispy.
put onions on mine. A moment. And that barbecue sauce is going to.
Too bad they didn't give you another rack over where that gunshot was. But
Hun. Ow.
Day 2, midday. We went for a walk up the peat moss bog. Ended up hearing a call.
We're probably just talking to an artificial cow call. Yeah. And they just shot their moose. Because it had been called a couple times after the shot. They shut the call off. We just played tag with these guys and they just shot a moose.
It ended up being a fake cow from other hunters. We're calling. They're fake calling with an electric call, and then they shoot, and everything goes silent. The electric call ran for like another 20 seconds and then just shut off right in the middle of a bugle.
She hasn't called back. She called me 2-3 times after that shot. And then they're trying to get him to stop after the shot, so they kept going with the call.
I was pissed. I'm livid. I was talking to a cow the whole time. There wasn't even a cow. There was an electric call. We knew it sounded wrong. Didn't sound like any of the other cows we heard, or any of the cows I've heard throughout my life.
Lunchtime, day 2, I was nauseous, exhausted, and honestly, like, I felt like I didn't want a moose to come out in front of us because I wasn't prepared. After the electrical cow call incident and having a full-on panic attack and then trying to get out of that peat moss bog wearing all wool, like just sweating, I felt like defeated.
Yeah. After that, we had to take a minute to recoup because we were all a little discouraged. Some of us were in the middle of a major panic attack.
I did not want to continue on with anything. Like, I wanted to go home and crawl into bed. So we went back, to spot 2, had lunch, and I legitimately took a nap in the middle of the road. Yeah, then we decided to go into spot 2, the swale grass area, and I laid down in the grass and took a nap there as well.
So our evening we went over to spot number 3, the choppings. Sign was good, but wasn't incredibly fresh. Not a lot of food for him there, but we were very discouraged and not in our right mind, so we picked a horrible spot and went and called for the evening. To no luck.
It's the morning of day 3. I'd be lying if I didn't say that spirits are not as high as they were. It's gonna be windier today. We got a little late start this morning, but we're still here before shooting light, and at this point, we're just gonna hope for the best. We really didn't have any high expectations going into the hunt, like size-wise, bull-wise. I know a lot of people go for like a big Maine bull. We really just want to put the meat in our freezer. We want to save the money, and that's our mindset right now. We're gonna head back out into our little swale bog area, and then see where this day takes us.
I got very excited when the stick broke.
When I saw the moose, I was the first one to see the moose. Keenan did not. He was playing with a piece of grass.
My adrenaline started going up when we heard loud enough footsteps and a stick break. We knew there was only one thing that could be making that much noise.
And I was frozen. In my mind, I was thinking that moose is staring right at us, but he wasn't. I was trying to get eye contact to be moose there. But what I did do was I clicked my GoPro on, and it only ran for 5 seconds because it wasn't working. So I got no point of view GoPro footage for that, all of that. And you just see in the GoPro footage, my eyes, I'm just honed in. And then you finally see the moose. Looking back, in that moment, all I wanted was for you to just pull up and shoot the moose. When you finally noticed the moose and you turned around and said, we're going to take him, I just wanted you to pull up because of where I was. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be able to maneuver around. The moose is going to run off. I'm going to scare him, whatever. And you just like, were like, work your way around. I'm like, I'm going to ruin all of this for us. And I just crawled my way up, and the rest of it was like kind of a blur. It's in the water.
He's down.
Okay. He's in the water.
It's okay. We'll get him out. We'll get him out. Got what we were here for. I'm giving him another one. We'll figure it out. He's expired. Got what we wanted.
That's what we wanted, and I just want to go home and take care of my animals. It's not where I expected him to come out either.
I had a feeling too, because this is their crossing between all this wet area.
Yeah.
I had a feeling we might have something come at us this way. Grab onto his horn.
He's been rubbing.
Yeah. Freshly, huh?
Yeah. Right in the mud. Maybe we get the winch out. Can you think we could drag the winch out here and put it to that tree and just get him up?
Yep, so it's easier cutting.
Yeah.
Yep, that'll probably be the best. The winch won't be fun walking in, but it is what it is.
He's been...
There's that right there. That'd be tasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this morning we were so stressed and just want to get it done and want to get meat in the freezer. And we don't care about size. He comes out and I'm like, well, it was, for one, he's across the water. But for two, that means we don't have to do this again tomorrow.
Yeah.
What a torturous thing. I do it with deer too. You shoot your deer and you're all excited and then you're like,
Oh,
the season's not.
I don't get to keep hunting?
I don't get to keep hunting.
Yeah, it's such a torture fest.
If I was guaranteed a Saturday evening bull like that, I'd hunt all week.
Yeah, if it was a guarantee you'd have a freezer full of meat,
Yeah.
then sure.
I'd hunt all week. Damn. A little over a day of scouting, brand new area. This is all new to us.
Whole new
This
area.
is not zone 4. It's not zone 9.
We can process them without having to haul that heavy winch in. I'm gonna have you stand on this.
On his side. Do you want me to flip his head?
Good one. Now stand on this leg. Perfect.
Oh, that scared me.
Good job. Now I'm gonna work this back leg out.
case the
No,
wind
we'll
picks up.
have to, you just gotta get the winch. It'll be a walk-in, but
Thanks, Jeff.
thank you, Jeff.
Thanks, Uncle Jeff, for the winch.
Shooting them in the water.
Shooting them in the water.
Tagged out. 0 scouting. Little to 0. We had a day of scouting, driving around trying to find spots and sign. And then Sunday before the hunt, we double checked the 3 spots we had seen sign, and we picked our spots. And we weren't waiting for a big one. We wanted to fill the freezer, wanted to make good ethical shots. 60 yards, 50, 60 yards across the water. Very happy, very thankful. Thankful for this moose giving up his life for ours. Very happy. Time to work.
Keenan did his confessional, so I figured I'd do mine. For those of you that have been watching, like, we've been through a lot. And ever since making some decisions for ourselves, we have just been, like, blessed with so many things. We've struggled a lot too, and it's really keeping things equal. I mean, Keenan getting drawn for a moose tag, like, as if the amount of stuff we've had going on this year, we were just like, we can't do it. We can't go on the moose hunt. We're gonna have to defer to next year. And then we just decided, you know, times are tough. Wouldn't it be a relief if we had that much meat in the freezer? Like, wouldn't it just be a relief and save us some money to just have nice organic meat in the freezer? So we're like, let's do it. And I'll tell you what, Tuesday morning, after sitting out here, I thought to myself, this is gonna be a really long week. Today, this morning, Keenan and I had like a real big heart-to-heart. We talked it out, and we prayed on the way in, and we left it to God and said, if there's at all like hope that we deserve this, can you just give us some sort of sign? You don't have to give us a moose. Just give us some weird sign, you know? Maybe hearing a bunch of moose in the background, which we have been. We've been talking to them. But I'm like a bird or something, like just give me a sign. And we came and sat down, and just Keenan started calling, and it just heard that snap of that tree, like a large animal just broke a branch, and I'm like, that's all I needed. Like, thank you. That was the sign. Nothing needs to come of this. That was the sign. And then we kept hearing him walk through the woods, and he popped right out over here. And so we're just extremely shocked and ecstatic and relieved and thankful and blessed. Thank you, Bubba. Thank you. Also, on a more, heck yeah, it's super windy today, which makes it great for sweating your hiney off walking through the woods with a bunch of meat on your back. But the high is like 58. Like, it's cool. The sun's out. The wind's blowing. We have a bull moose down. What is going on? What is happening?
Huh?
I've seen some animal innards.
You ever see the inside of a moose's stomach?
Oh, wow.
It's hair.
Did we hit his stomach?
Yeah, part of it, one of the shots did. See the hairs?
Oh, wow.
That's how their stomach works. It's like fingers.
That's very weird, the
Yeah.
way you're just petting it. Wash everything
We'll wash everything pretty good. Afraid to push. This is as tough as it gets. Height-wise. Go ahead. Put that off to the side.
Ooh, she's heavy. Keep holding it. Feel it stretch. It's stretched. You look like a gamp putting your arm through it. Just hold it the best that you can. Don't worry about it.
I just always am wrong. Whenever I do any of this
I never
shit, I'm
said you
wrong.
were wrong.
I'm just doing it
I
wrong.
just took it.
You guys want to go ice fishing?
Yeah.
I still got traps.
Let's go hit that pond.
You got some noodles that we can attach to a boat?
Yeah.
Some of us were in the middle of a major panic attack, having their 500th heart attack of their life.